Gleek Johnson going live. A few things I want to talk about at this time. Uh, Argentina just won the World Cup. Congratulations to Argentina. And we also have Messi, who plays for Argentina. He has been one of the marquee names, or yes, one of the marquee names for the sport of soccer. I'll say, wow, just about almost 2 decades. Now, Argentina has made it, I think a few years ago, they was on the Final Four. They always do good inside the World Cup. It's a pretty good country when it comes down to being a intricate part to compete in the World Cup. But, take my hats off to Messi. He's been around for many years trying to accomplish that trophy for his country under his banner with his name attached to it. And it has been eluding him for many years. But now he have it, and that's a good thing. Okay, now let's see who's coming into live here. Still waiting for people who participate in this live session. This is Gleek Johnson going live. If you haven't subscribed to this channel. Hit the thumbs up button to notification and all the good things that goes along with it. Again, this is Gleek Johnson live. I already discussed a little bit about Messi on his great performance and his accomplishment that he have made for getting his first World Cup title. Okay. So just here, ready for more people to come into and check it out. And we'll go from there. Talk a little more about further stuff and open the platform. So I'll wait a few more minutes here and see who step in to our channel, help support us, Gleek Johnson, going live. This actually will be our first live clip. So basically, we are just taking baby steps at this time, but eventually, in the next few weeks, we'll be doing more footage, live footage on the outside into different various communities. there has been something I was looking into for the past few weeks. Breaking news. And there was so many things that happen in communities that do not make it to the major news stations that people need to hear of. Somehow they don't make it there because I think my 2 cents. I could be wrong. It's just not important. It's not scandalous. So the big news channels has no love for that. But there's a lot of stuff that need to be addressed. And as we going through these kind of segments, your community just might be the community we're talking about. And y'all could get into the conversation and everybody could put in their 2 cents on how we can better our communities from these things that's happening in our communities that is not wanted there. How can we prevent this? How can we slow it down and actually have that move away from our community or communities with other people from other communities on this channel who put in the inputs will help another community. Community helping community. People helping people. That's the way to go. We can't always sit back and depend on, say, the politicians to make it work for us. We have to make it work for ourselves for the better part of it, because this is the community that you live in, or we live in. We want to make a difference. The politicians community has their own mayhems, but they are looking on how to benefit in their community more than you or I community. So that's something we need to look into too. Also, my bad. And yeah, the Argentine fans now they're really celebrating their victory over France. That's amazing, to see that a small country as Argentina was made it that far in the finals. That tells you size does not matter. It's the heart, the determination. Not because you are 6'3" and you are 5'3" that I can accomplish big goals like you can accomplish big goals. People look at a 6'3" person, all y'all can do is actually play basketball or football. They're not looking for a 6'3", 6'5", 6'7" guy to do nothing different. Or female. You gotta be in some kind of physical sport. But you are that 6'3", 6'7", you're an IT tech, IT personnel. You know, you're into coding and all the good stuff. And they look at you different, like, ooh, you're not supposed to be here. Then you see a guy like 5'3", 5'7", who's dynamic in sports, all through high school, make it to the college, even make it to the pros. People are like, whoa, you're not supposed to be here. You know, size doesn't matter as long as you have the heart, determination, and courage to push, like Argentina did. You can do many great things. So, still waiting for more people to step in and give their 2 cents on what we have to do here to better our broadcast to bring more content out to you guys. Now let's look at more things here with the World Cup. Okay, this is Messi here. He was about to say something there. It was something from him. Let's see what they say here. Okay. Look at Messi leading the chairs. The Argentina fans are very, very happy. They are having a ball. They're on top of the world right now. It's their time. And that nation will be the most speak about country in the next week.
Shootouts, and then that kick save in a view. I mean, there's kick saves, and then there's kick saves that literally afford your country the opportunity to go on and win a World Cup, and that happened in the 123rd minute.
Wow. 3 times champion for Argentina. They did it in 87, 96, 87, 86, hold on, 78, my bad. I'm looking at it, still reading it wrong. 1978, 1986, and 2022. That's magnificent. That is great.
Trying to figure out how I'm going to afford to get to what could be history for them. And that is how much that man, Lionel Messi, means to this country. And there had been a belief that this was the moment, this was the time. Keep in mind, Copa America, finally checking that box of winning a major trophy. Now moving on to this team. No drama behind the scenes, a well-balanced team, a well-coached team. And then, right off the bat, they lose the first game. But no panic. They come right back. They win. They go on. Yes, it's a World Cup. So there's going to be moments where things don't go well. But they never lost belief in themselves. And yes, Messi is the star and provides magical moments. But this was a team performance, and at different times, you needed players to step up, and they did. Whether it was in goal, whether it was getting other penalty kicks, and look, he gets to share it with his children. I mean, when your dad's the GOAT. Like I said, they talked about that sport.
Yeah.
Alvarez before goes.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So 86 was the last time Argentina won the World Cup. So basically, it has been decades that Messi was chasing that title. And that's just what's something on top of my head when I first talk about it. You know. So that's not a bad thing there. So let's go on to see how Coach Prime over there at Jackson. Well, the Celebration Bowl was yesterday, and Coach Prime, they They didn't do so well. They played, I mean, good ball, but to their standards of winning, it did not happen for them. And it was not a messy game at all. It was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. I watched the game. I enjoyed it. You know, Coach Prime did what he was supposed to do, come back and be there for his team. He did not walk away, although he has elevated his job to another level. But like he said, he had something to finish, and he did. Now, some people might say he finished on a bad note by losing, but they played good, and it was down to the wire. And that's what happened when you're in championship games. It goes down to the wire. 99% of chance it's not going to be a blowout. It'll be basically a one-score game for the better part of it. Because you are the two best of the best who are competing together. And that's how it's going to be like. So, Jackson put up a good fight. North Carolina Central put up a good fight. And they just happens to win the game, and you take your hats off to North Carolina Central. They are the champions. Now, is that a bad thing on Coach Prime since he is leaving Jackson and going to Colorado? No, I don't think so. Should the community or social media start to throw stones at Coach Prime? No, I don't think so. I hope they don't. Because if they should do something like that, they throw stones at those young people would work their butts off to try to win that game for their school and their city. But I know Jackson will be back. Coach C is there. He's a good coach. I did a little bit of checking up on him, not too much, but seems to be a fairly decent man. And that's his gig now to run the team to do the best he can do. And he's going to do that. Jackson's still going to be a championship team. They're still going to be in the top tier in their division. Even like they're going back down to zero or to wherever they were before the new coaching system came in, or coaching teams. So that's just the name of the game. I just hope that Coach Prime get some good athletes to go with him to Colorado and dominate. And within a few years, that contract, anyway, that's another topic. In a few years, if we want to elevate to another level, like Coach Saban did, came from one top school to a better top school, that's the name of the game. All you have to do is buy his contract out if you want it. Alabama did. And look what Coach Saban has done for them since he was there. Made them champions upon champions, and then more. So that transaction happened a few years ago, coming from another school to his school now. It paid off for the best. Now it don't work like that for everybody because a lot of other coaches did not have that success, and this just to name one who had done it in the last, what do you say, 10 years, and has made mega success along the way from one championship team to another to another. One team with a great record to a school with a better record and a better record as he goes along his way. So, Coach Prime, that's the blueprints you have to follow because Coach Saban has made it possible to show this is the way we do this in our world. It's a big footstep, but it has been done before. It can happen again. And I know that Coach Prime, he will give us all in all to make it happen. He's a Florida boy. That's the name of the game. So hats goes off to Coach Prime and his new Colorado team. And for Jackson, we'll see you guys next year. That's my 2 cents on that. Wow. I did not take that out. I forgot to do that. Anyway, next time I'll make it work. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button, the notification, so you can automatically get contents from us when we do put them out. Again, this is Gleek Johnson. And we will call this signing out moment. My 2 cents. We are out. Gleek Johnson.